Hey, what's up guys, it's Roy here. So today I have the Pitaka MagEZ Case 3 for my Samsung Galaxy S23. They do make this for the Plus and Ultra, so if you're interested in buying it, I will be sure to put my Amazon affiliate links down in the description. And I will also link Pitaka's main website because they have a lot of other cool products. This case is going to come in around the mid $60 range. It's a high-end aramid fiber case. Right here it talks about PetaFlow, which is Pitaka's ecosystem, and then 600D is the actual pattern of the aramid fiber case. On this side of the box is their social media with their main website. On this side it just says Alternative Tech Life, and on the back is just a bunch of different information about the case. It does claim it's the thinnest and lightest S23 case that has built-in Magsafe magnets, so that's a plus. It is ultra slim. It's only 0.95 millimeters, so very thin. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. So the way that I have found to get it out the easiest is to kind of use your finger to guide this top part because it is very much hugging it. So once you slide that off, you reveal this part here. It says Alternative Tech Life, and then here is the case. So let's go ahead and get this pulled out. Inside of here, there is a thank you card here. So let's see what's inside. So there's a product catalog, kind of like an accordion style here with a bunch of different Pitaka products. So like I said, if you go to ipitaka.com, you'll be able to see all those. And here is the phone case. So it looks like they went with a little bit of a different design this year. So they have the individual cutouts for the lenses, but it still has a piece that covers. So I actually kind of like that design. It gives it a little bit more of a cool look. But then at the same time, it does give those lenses a little bit more protection. Flipping it over, inside you can see the circular ring here where the MagSafe magnets are. In my previous experiences with Pitaka cases, the MagSafe magnets are extremely strong, so that is awesome that these have it built in. So if you have an iPhone and MagSafe accessories, then you can use these universally. And then you can see too, guys, how thin this thing is, right? So there's not much else going on. It's a minimalist case, so I highly recommend don't go just chunking it off your roof to give it a good test. It's going to be able to survive bumps and bruises a little bit because trust me, I've dropped some plenty of times in the past and I cringed immediately. And fortunately, this protected it. Aramid fiber is very strong, so this is definitely a decent case, but it's almost like having a skin on steroids. So let's grab the S23 here real quick. So I have my Phantom Black S23. And let's pop it on. So install is pretty simple, as you can see there. With the sides here, they are cut out. So you got the top cut out, the sides cut out, so you have the real buttons. This whole side here is a whole piece. And then the bottom is also cut out as well to reveal like your USB-C charging port and your SIM card tray and your speakers down here at the bottom. So filling the phone for the first time in my hand with this actually installed, it literally feels like there's no case installed. The back looks really good. I'm always a huge fan of aramid fiber. It feels fantastic in the hand. You don't deal with any fingerprint issues. Now with aramid fiber though, you will deal with the smudges from the oils of your hands sometimes. A quick wipe down with like your t-shirt or a towel is gonna do the trick. But I just want to point that out because that is something I personally have noticed over the years of using Pitaka cases. So down here at the bottom, we do have some PITAKA branding as well, which they went away from using the logo and actually decided to just spell out Pitaka, which actually looks really clean in my opinion. The camera bump design looks super cool in my opinion. So it's kind of this like matted gray and black color. But as you can see, you have individual cutouts for the lenses, an individual cutout for the flash, and those lenses are nicely recessed in there. So 2 thumbs up for that camera bump design. So now let's go ahead and do a quick wobble test here. So I got it face down and I'm shaking it all around and there is no wobbling going on. And if I put it back down, we start to get a little wobble there. So as you can hear and see, there is some wobble going because there is some raised lips that do go around that camera bump. So that is to be expected a little bit. It's not very bad, but it's just something to point out. So I really can't do a clicky button test because obviously I can get to the buttons. They're the physical buttons, so there really isn't any issues with that. So next, let's go ahead and test the MagSafe magnet. So this is a Pitaka MagSafe stand that's really meant for an iPhone, but obviously since it has MagSafe magnets built in, we can test the strength of the magnets. And as you can see there, guys, it is staying on very well. And it just looks really cool too, since it does have that matching aramid fiber pattern there. But if I slide it into this, like I would with an iPhone, As you can see there, guys, it is staying on just fine. There is no issues at all with it actually staying on here, and I can pull it off. I can slap it back on. It's gonna do just fine. And just for jollies, I do have a Qi wireless charger here as well. And if I slap it on, you can see that it is Qi wireless charging compatible as well. There is no doubt in my mind that that was the case, since it is a very, very, very thin case. So you can do Qi wireless charging, you can do reverse power share, and you can do any type of wireless contactless payments with this. And then taking a closer look at the front, you can just see how super, super thin this case is. So all in all, guys, I would have to say this is by far one of the best, thinnest, slimmest cases you can get for your Samsung Galaxy S23. But you have to know what you're getting yourself into when you do get a Pitaka case, because like I said, it is a minimalist case. It's not gonna be one of those cases where you can just chunk it from like the top of a garage and it's gonna survive. It might help, but to be honest with you guys, this is really meant for those people that don't want a case, but want a little bit of protection against scratches, and smaller bumps and drops. I know I've dropped it from maybe about 4 feet or so that's military standard, and it has survived numerous times with my S22 and my iPhone 14 Pro. That's just something to throw out with my previous experiences of Pitaka aramid fiber cases. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, we'll see you on the next one.